Yesenia is absolutely the name of a hot girl that would work at McDonald's. That like, ours was Monique. We had a she was so fucking.
Maybe we shouldn't use her real names, but yeah, she was so hot, dude. She would bang everybody except me.
Man, up in there. I could damn that would like.
She was my friend though. Like she was always just like super cool with me. And I'm like, you fucked everybody else, girl.
That was it. It wasn't that you didn't want to fuck her. It's just that you were too high class.
At first I was, and then I'm like, God damn it, you want to get laid? Come on, girl. Nobody will know. She's like, no, we've been friends for so long.
Damn, honestly, I regret some shit like that because I was at like this college party and there was this girl. Yeah, I'm recording now.
This thing working?
Oh yeah, that's working. Whenever you want to hook it in, that's on.
No, that's cool. If it's working, I didn't know if it was plugged in.
Yeah,
dude, Bluetooth fucking butt plug are the best.
Oh yeah, it vibrates when you just hit it on your iPhone. Like I remember being at a college party and there was this girl like who wanted to like kind of hook up with me, but I'd heard all these rumors about her like hooking up with other guys and they like let her like splooge on her face and shit. And so I was like, no, I'm not doing. And then I look back and I'm like, yeah, why the fuck would I? Well, I blew it. It's not like it's not like that happened 10 minutes ago. That was like she's clearly taken a shower since then. Like I wouldn't give a shit. Like,
but even then, like I think that's even hotter now. Like she likes to explore that shit. Like I like when girls. Before I used to be like, you're not a virgin. But now I'm like,
I went through things like that too when I was like a sophomore in high school.
But yeah, but now when a bitch has like fucked so much that she's so good at it.
Yeah, it's like
knows how to get herself off. Because I'm gonna come no matter what in 4 seconds. So I hope you do too.
Yeah, it's like you better know more about this because I'm. You got
every man for himself.
You got so it's like I'm a little drunk, so I'm numb. So you got 3 minutes before this is exploding at most. At most, and that's generous.
You know I misspoke. I've been exploded. You see a lighter anywhere over there? So that I can light this religious candle and pray to Jesus?
Yeah, that we should mention in this episode of the Ponchcast, we are praying to our Lord and Savior to stop coronavirus. Have you seen like mad people in like Republican states who like protest and be like,
yeah,
fuck it, we should just reopen the economy?
They're dumb. Well, I don't know they're dumb. I don't know anything.
I mean, as far as I know, they're dumb. Honestly, though, if people like... My more left friends get mad at me for it, but like as long as no one I know dies, if people want to kill themselves for the economy, whatever that means, because I don't have stocks or anything. Like I don't know what the fuck when people are like, we need to reopen. Like I don't know what the fuck that means.
All I know is that I'm got a job right now.
Oh yeah.
So I'm a little like, what's the word here I'm looking for? I'm the exception to the rule, you know?
Yeah. I mean, whatever. I'm just mooching off my girlfriend while this is going on. So what could I like? I'm not willing to die for it. But yeah, it's like,
you're not mooching off your girlfriend. She's paying you to get plowed real good.
Paying me to get plowed real mediocre. Let's put it like that. Let's not overshoot.
Hey man, stud fees aren't cheap.
Well, it's like buying the middle tier horse or bike or whatever. Like, yeah, we've got the new Huffy Extreme Blorch for 2005. You know, like it's like Halloween masks. You know, like Spencer's Gifts would have like $150 Halloween mask, but then you know, like it'd be like, yeah, you get the but your parents aren't getting you that shit. They're getting you the cheap plastic. Like I feel like I'm the cheap plastic elastic band Halloween.
My
mask
parents would like fucking make fun of me for dressing up on Halloween.
Really?
Dressed up for Halloween, you fucking weirdo. Like, come on, how old are you? 7? Are you too old for that shit? You fucking believe in Santa Claus too, you little bitch? What's got the trash?
Oh, look, it's a little gremlin, muchacho. Just pushing you, like shoving you. Like, look at the little gremlin. I bet he thinks he's so scary. You want to know what's scary? I had to work 17 hours today.
I had to fucking make my own costume and shit. Fucking cut a hole out of our blankets. Fucking been a Mexican ghost. You ever see those Mexican ghosts?
No.
They have like a fucking Mexican blanket with like 5 like cheetahs on it.
It's just holes cut in the middle. Your Bob would let you cut holes in a blanket like that?
No, I'm just kidding. I think I stole that from a meme.
Oh, alright. Because that's fucking funny.
No, but I was never into Halloween. To me, it was always silly. Maybe because my parents roasted me for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good reason. I mean, were your parents super religious? Were they like, no, it's the holiday of the devil? Or did they just really think it's funny?
They did. My dad's not religious at all. He's the complete opposite. I feel like he's actually the Antichrist. Actually, now he's kind of been like, my dad was more like, let's go to church because everybody will see what a good family I have.
Oh, yeah,
He was one of those guys. He didn't give a fuck about church, though. Like, he would fucking do coke before fucking going into the church and shit.
I got some uncles like that who are just like, we need everyone to know that we're normal, good. Yeah. Like, he didn't give a shit. Like, it's the public image.
For my dad, I feel like it was all about him showing off his family.
Yeah.
My dad's like from a little village in Mexico, so I feel like the fact that he's not dead now, they're like, oh, look at me. Like, yeah, look at my litter. It's good litter. Oh yeah, look at that brood right there.
Yeah, so that's that is some like South Central Asia where it's like everyone here doesn't live to be past 25. So really the fact that he lived to be like 30 is like, look at me. Like, you got a college degree? Fuck that. I lived to be 34.
My dad lost 2 of his brothers.
No shit.
I think that was it.
I think that was it, yeah.
Maybe a sister.
Only 2 of them.
But my point, that's a lot, right? That's already too many.
Yeah, no, that is a ton.
So, one of those things where it's like, Mom, I'm going to go to America. And they're like, oh, son, be careful in your travels.
Well, he made it, dude. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, now he's a truck driver in America. I mean, he did make it. That's a good job.
That's a very good job.
But it has his downfalls because he's like his own owner. So like, if he fucking like any expense is his. Like
did he buy the truck?
Yeah, he bought the truck. But for example, last year in November, I think, maybe even before that, October, he got into an accident where somebody cut him off, and it was totally not his fault. But
they're always gonna blame the truck.
Yeah, they're always gonna blame the truck driver, and then like everybody else was like siding with him. But the cop, when he came to take the report, my dad doesn't speak English that well. So my dad, he just kind of like made up his own report, and my dad was like, "What the fuck?" And then so my dad like got the 2 people that were in that scene of the accident too to like say, "Hey, can you guys just say that wasn't the case?" And they did, and the police officer still refused to like change a thing. Really? So my dad like had to like pay everything out of pocket, not everything out of pocket, but like he had to wait for the insurance to settle it. In the meantime, he didn't work for like he barely went back to work like 2 weeks ago.
No shit.
Like he had to buy another whole trailer because the other one was fucking wrecked.
How could he even afford that? Like loans?
He couldn't. He had to take a loan out. He took a loan out to buy the fucking truck.
God damn, that's so fun.
So shit like that, like it's lucrative when it's going good, but when it fucking goes bad, it's real bad.
Well, dude, because it's funny because in America we have such a we'll get in trouble for the podcast or whatever. But like we have such a deference for cops. But like, it's a weird story. But like when I was like in 8th grade, I had an adult punch me in the face.
Oh shit! And you were in 8th grade?
I was in 8th grade, like, cause I was walking by this window, or I was hanging out with this kid I knew. We were walking by a window, and there was this little kid in the window, and I stuck my tongue out at him. And it turns out the guy was like an alcoholic and a drug addict. But his dad just runs out and he's like, "Were you making faces at my kid?" And I'm like 8, and I'm like, I don't. Yeah, but what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Well, yeah. So the guy ended up punching me in the face, and like, if I were me right now, I'd fight him back. But like, I didn't know what to do, so I ran over to my dad, and my dad showed up and knocked at the guy's thing, and the guy's like. The guy comes out and he's standing between. There's a screen door between him and my dad, and the guy's holding like, I don't know what he's holding. I forget like something. And the guy's like, "What are you gonna do?" My dad's like, "Why don't you come out here and ask, you fucking pussy?" Yeah. Like my dad has no weapons, and the guy's holding a weapon. My dad was straight to like, "Come out here, and I'm gonna fuck you up." And the guy refused to come out. He was that much of a pussy, even though he had a weapon. He wouldn't face my dad unarmed. And so we had to call the cops, and the cop wrote a report. And I remember seeing the report later, and like. I explained to him like twice, my name is Greg, in the report like 3 times. Yeah. Because a young man named Guy Klesiak, like he just clearly forgot my name.
Or they don't care. Yeah. They just don't care that.
Well, it was my dad was a teacher in Holyoke, and he knew the cop who wrote the report, and he's like, that kid was like a high school dropout that got. My dad told me, he's like, that guy was a high school dropout, and he joined the police to like. You know, it's the same. Like I don't want to get the podcast.
Yeah, cops are stupid. We know, Greg. You hate them, and you wish they were all dead. Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, but they are. Like it's the same as the army. Like everyone in my high school who went into the army was a guy who couldn't go to college and then didn't want to work at Best Buy anymore. So it's like, I'm joining. Like they're not. It's not our best and brightest for the most part.
I just had my buddy just joined the.
Dude, we talked about joining the cops until we pushed out. We should still do it, man.
No, I can't. I'm too corrupt.
No, that's why you joined. We could like Homer Simpson. Like.
I'll get arrested on the first day on the job. I'll be like...
I wouldn't get arrested. They would just be like, I noticed you didn't engage anyone. Like, you saw someone beating someone to death and you just drove away. I'm like, yeah, I'm a pussy, man. Like,
I'll be that guy where like, Campos, where's your gun?
Oh, I lost it, officer. I think I let it down in and out.
Campos, where's your gun? Oh, is it with your pants, which are also missing? You're like,
we're doing the stupid Homer now from
Max Power.
SpaghettiOs.
Max Power. The Max Power. That is such a good episode.
SpaghettiOs.
That's us now. We're gonna be those cops.
I was supervising the Guns for Tots program.
You idiot! It's Tots. It's with the Toys for Guns.
Yeah.
SpaghettiOs.
Honestly, give the kids guns. Fuck it at this point, right? Damn, though.
It's a gorilla song. Kids with guns. Kids with guns. Kids with guns. Suck a dick.
Dude,
Something like that.
I miss it's funny because like I used to kind of make fun of older, like older hippies. There were people that were like, yeah, I went to Woodstock. I went to Woodstock. I got a hand job in the back of a minibus, and the girl came on my bracelet. We were revolutionaries. We saved the world. But like, I never realized that like our generation had that version of that too, which was just Rage Against the Machine. It's like, we're gonna listen to Rage Against the Machine talk about how George Bush's wars are illegal. We're fucking doing something, man. We're doing people just think like consuming music and like doing drugs is the same.
Don't just sit on your ass. This is your life we're talking about. Get up and go vote.
Even with that, fuck voting. Like, there's so much more things you could do. To be fair, I say that, but I don't.
I'd much rather go home and jerk off than go vote. Because jerking off is fun. Because jerking off is fun.
I think voting's fun.
And voting is not.
I love to jack off.
You're gonna giggle.
As I vote, as I check the box for my glorious president Donald Trump, I'm just beating off.
You're fired.
America, you fired. I'm selling it to China. We're liquidating. Actually, you do a much better Trump than I do. I don't want to put you on the spot.
No.
Mine sucks.
Now I'm gonna do Mike Tyson.
Honestly, fine. We just can't. We can't. The one thing, and it's not my call to make, but the one thing I would say is this week we probably shouldn't go into Joey Diaz. The last 3 episodes
I've been spoken
real heavily on doing Joey Diaz.
Who's somebody we don't do often? Let's do him. Let's do one we've never done before.
What's something we never done before? Meatwad. No, we also.
We always do Meatwad. How about we do Hillary Clinton? I don't know. Did she speak?
I might.
What's her voice like?
Hey, I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids. Donald.
I feel like she doesn't have that kind of cadence. Her cadence is like, it's like she keeps it's almost like word vomit. She just talks.
See, that's funny because I thought it was the opposite. I thought I had the pitch wrong with the cadence right.
I also don't know because I don't remember.
I actually don't listen to her speak much either. All I know.
I was telling Bill he was sucking a dick, and I said, Bill, you finally come the other way. No,
I'll help you slander the women, but because I've only heard her. I've only really heard her once because there was a Vine. Like, remember Vine, that internet thing?
Yeah, they're like 2-second videos and shit.
Yeah. She made one years ago, like right before she was running. That was like just like say like, "Hey, I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids," which was funny because it's like clearly her trying to appeal to young people by saying "I'm just," which I think at the time people had stopped saying by like 2 years. But
it's
also she's like,
100, fam.
Well, yeah, but she's also like, I'm chilling in Cedar Rapids, which is like
the coolest place ever. Everybody knows that.
Well, it's one of the richest, like it's like Raytheon Falls or Uptown Manhattan.
Well, it's Cedar Rapids.
It's a super rich part of somewhere. Like it's a very rich community. Like if you were just
like you've seen that movie, Cedar Rapids with Ed Helms and damn it, all I can remember is Ed Helms. It's a great movie. And the dude from The Wire, the
McNulty?
No, the black dude.
Oh,
like this.
Fuck.
No, fuck is his name? He has a really deep voice. Like, you motherfuckers better have my money at 4:00. Damn it, I can't do his voice. It was pretty bad.
Idris Elba.
No, he's an old man. He's like an old man. He's kind of chubby.
Lester. Chubby.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Wendell Pierce. He's Bunk, I think. The guy who smokes cigars?
No, he was like, I think he might have been a politician.
Oh, yes. He's the assistant to the White Mayor in season 4.
Maybe, I don't remember.
I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, he has that real strong, deep voice, motherfucker, who's kind of like, is deep, but not deep, but high, and like, but it's in the back of my fucking throat. Something like that. I'm doing a terrible job. It's more deep.
Well, because I know who you're talking about, because there's a real famous scene, because, remember that guy, wait, it's not Clay Davis, right?
I can do Cleveland now.
Can you do Cleveland?
You violated the sanctity of my marriage. No, let me do it. Maya, you violated the sanctity of my marriage.
I think just a little lower, I think. No, like,
Maya, you violated the sanctity of my Those are some his mannerisms. Damn it, I can't do it.
At my old job, I used to love to do the bathtub gig. Because I don't know if you watched it long enough, because I know you're not a big fan.
Where he keeps...
well, the bathtub's like, no.
That shit is nasty.
So funny. Yeah, like, it's so fucking funny.
Oh, that's nasty. Loretta. It was me and Loretta getting it on.
I'm trying to find.
I feel like I can do what's his face now from this guy. Anyway, let's do another one so we don't get racist with it.
Oh yeah, we should.
How about you do King Jong Un?
Who?
Ill? Which one's alive? The fat one. The son.
Wait, say that again. King Olba who?
Kim Jong Un.
Oh, I've never heard him speak.
Yeah, he speaks like this. Yeah, he's a whistle.
Well, this might be racist of me to say. I couldn't do Korean, but I have been studying a little Chinese with my time out.
Oh yeah? What have you learned so far?
Guao, dog. Mao is cat. Kind of about it.
Mao, like the emperor?
Yeah, actually, his name would have translated to Chairman Cat, apparently.
Yeah? No wonder he was a fucking insecure bitch.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, you call me
that's
cat?
also why he pooped in a box. That's a little known historical fact.
Did he
about
really poop in
Chairman
a box?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He like, cause he'd be like, Wong Ching Wing Gong Gong Fao, and then he'd just walk. That was right. But he would just walk over to the box and shit in it, and they'd have to stop the meeting. That would be with because they would always be afraid to bring it up in the self-criticism sessions. You ever hear about that Maoist thing?
No, but I know China is not pretty good at self-criticizing.
Well, that used to be I don't know all the details, but yeah, Chairman Mao used to have this thing instituted where like a self-criticism session where they would. I don't think, to be fair, I don't know that they would criticize Mao himself. Probably not. But everyone else in the cabinet would stand up at least and give like criticism.
Dude,
And
Mao's a bitch.
I don't know enough about him to say.
No, didn't he like massacre like millions of people?
I mean, they starved, but I think that was more like the coronavirus thing, where like I don't think he did it on purpose. It's
They were
just
like,
that, he's a
Mr.
fuck up.
Mao, the people are dying. I don't care. Build that wall. He really is like Trump.
They already had the wall. No, they already had the wall. The wall of China was built way before.
Pretty sure it was Mao who invented it.
But also, did you ever hear how they beat? You know how they beat that, right? The Mongols.
They just went through the door.
They just went around the wall.
That's pretty far, I guess.
Yeah, but
That makes sense.
there's still an end to the wall.
Yeah. Then you're fucked. Imagine
They just went around the wall.
imagine just being trapped in your country now with Genghis Khan and the Mongols. You're like, oh shit.
Like, imagine that. Like, that sucks, dude. Because you're like, man, we built this. Should we build it longer? Like, nah, we built it way farther.
Who's gonna come all the way out here?
Yeah, dude, no one. Look, it's dark over there. No one's coming out.
They don't
here.
even
We
got
can
a
stop
Waffle
building
House
the wall.
out here. There's nothing for miles.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm trying to go get my chum on and smoke some weed. If you want to keep building the wall,
That's
you
on
do
you.
it. Yeah, I'm leaving though. And the other guy's like, I guess.
Just fucking get out of here.
But that would like.
By the time they get there, everything's already burned down. They're like, wait a minute. Did you leave the gate open?
Well, yeah, a bunch of the walls smashed down. They come out and they're like, "Damn, wasn't the wall a lot bigger when we left?" Oh, that must just be because I'm high.
Mao's not gonna like this.
Yeah.
I told you idiot. He's not born for another 100 years.
Listen, it's fine. This won't be brought up till the self-criticism session, and that's not till like 2 days. We can figure something out. Also, speaking of, hold up, let me see if I can bring this up real quick.
Oh no.
Have you seen? Yeah, I just need my real speakers. Oh no, is everything good?
Devastated, dude. Riley's cat died, Nina.
No, what?
Right?
She seemed perfectly healthy. We were
Yeah.
there like 2 weeks ago. Well, that
I was
was
just there
probably a
like
month
yesterday.
ago. What happened? Must have been sudden.
I guess so. Pretty sad. R.I.P. Nina.
It's awful.
She was a little fucker, but
Oh yeah, she scratched me real bad once, but she was great.
she was our little fucker.
Oh, she was an excellent little fucker. That must have been real sudden though, right? Because she wasn't like sick or anything.
Dude, that sucks.
That really sucks. R.I.P. Nina.
I want to get a dog.
Yeah. Big one or tiny one?
I guess I have to get a small one because my apartment is kind of small.
You wouldn't listen. You wouldn't go Chihuahua, would you?
Probably not. The little yappers. I guess I get something
I hate
that's. I want to get something that's like easy to get and like free and in the world that needs me to pick it up. You know what I mean? Which you're not gonna find those. Not in Seattle either.
If you got a lot of money, French bulldog.
No,
because you met the one my friend Colin.
Yeah, those are
right?
awesome. But I don't want like a fucking dog who fucking is made of incest and can't breathe and shit and fucking
so
fatter
fair.
than me. His fucking nose is pushed into his brain and breaks his back every time he jumps on the couch. It's brutal
You
shit.
nailed that. Wow.
I feel like they're fucking inbred pieces of shit.
No, but I mean, even to the back
Right.
part, because
Yeah, their backs are so little and they try to
well,
leave.
did you know? Because my
Yeah.
my buddy Colin's dog, he did have back surgery last year, which
Yeah,
they
dude,
brought, but like now they like when they're not home, they have to put chairs on the couch so the dog can't like it's not allowed to jump or go upstairs. Like they have like if they want to go to their entertainment room in the basement, they have to pick the dog up and walk it down the stairs and put it down. Like you nailed that with the back thing, man. It's crazy. They have
Yeah. They're fucking. There's these fucking inbred little monsters that shouldn't exist.
Because it's funny, because I was going to get one and call it Frank
You look cool.
for Frankenstein, because Frankenstein's also a monster.
I like food related names like bacon, but I want to give them a cool like 3-syllable one, like jalapeno.
Ooh.
Right, I know I have that spaghetti joke too. My name is dog spaghetti. I wanted to have a cool name, Tortilla. That's a cool name, Tortilla. I'm gonna name my dog Tortilla. What your tortilla?
Well, because I've heard the one rule about naming a dog is it shouldn't be something you're ashamed to yell across a park.
Oh yeah, no, I would love to be like tortilla, tortilla, tortilla.
But then
and
people
the way Mexicans are made the park, run for your life.
No, they'll just see you and be like, that fat guy's that desperate for a tortilla.
That's a better word too. I think tortilla. I should change that joke from tortilla from tortilla.
I think tortilla works better.
Right? Yeah, especially because I'm Mexican and I feel like the spaghetti thing was now. Yeah, see, this is a podcast of creating comedy genius.
Yeah, you as the audience are in the writer's room right now. You're getting to see how this stuff gets
This is how the bacon is made. No, it's not the bacon. It's the sausage, right?
Yeah.
How is the sausage made? You put a dog in a grinder.
Yeah, you grind a bunch of meat and then you have to put it in a casing. I watched my boy do it once. It's pretty disgusting.
What do you use? His arm?
Yeah, well, see, he had like a...
What if you just ate yourself like that? What if you're like, hey, I'm making sausage, come on over.
Oh, God.
And then he's like, Greg, I'm going to just chop off my arm real quick. And then he just puts it in this grinder.
Oh, man, that...
Obviously, he takes the bone out and the skin and all that shit. He's not a fucking...
I mean, honestly, I would be disgusted by it, but I guess when the sausage was done...
Yeah, no, he has... What if he had these, like, nice, just, like, sausage...
If I didn't see how it was made,
You
I
would eat it?
But if I saw how it was made, I probably wouldn't eat for...
Saw a video
week.
of a horse eating a chick today. A baby
Potato
chick.
chip?
No, a baby chick.
A chick?
As in a little chicken. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like right next to it, and he just like, ow.
No.
He just ate this chick, and the
Happy
hand,
Easter.
Yeah, and then, exactly, and then the hand was like trying to like fight it for like a second, and then it was like, I can't fight a horse. Oh well. Hey guys, Johnny's dead. We're moving on. We're just moving on.
Well, yeah, what are you going to do? Pull it out of the horse's mouth? Like, it's not...
Oh yeah. I think,
The horse could bite you.
My thing is, it looked like a video that somebody was recording and like with the phone instead of like a fixed camera, right? So I feel like, why not stop that horse? Somebody was recording that horse eat that little baby chick.
Well, I presume he was like, this will be one of those cute videos where it's like a tiger
and then
lying
boop.
next to a goat.
It was
Yeah,
like
and
literally
then
like
it had
Yoshi. He was just like, boop.
immediately shits. But have you, because you ever seen, because a couple of years ago they would have these viral articles that was like, look at the Russian zoo where this tiger is friends with a goat. And it's this picture of a tiger cuddling with a goat. But then, like, what they didn't publish, and I looked at the next day, there was an article that was like, tiger eats goat.
Yeah, the tiger destroyed that goat.
He just wasn't hungry.
Yeah.
And then just...
And I'm sure that goat was fucking miserable that when he was forced to hug that lion, he was like, "Bah, get me the fuck out of here. And the lion's like, bro, relax, I'm not even hungry. Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're just going to cuddle for 10. Because cats sleep for like 10. But we're just going to cuddle for another 10 hours and then...
Joe Exotic is just taking pictures. I mean, tigers love goats. Everybody else think goats and tigers is enemies, but they ain't. They're good people. Give them a little bit of math, see if they want to fuck you, and then they go ahead. You see Tiger King?
I watched it all. Even, did you see the supplementary episode?
No, there's a supplementary episode.
Well, so they dropped one like last Sunday. It's like a follow-up one.
I saw like 4 episodes. I got the gist of it though.
Yeah. But they dropped one with Joel McHale. You know, like
Yeah, the guy from The Soup.
Yeah. So he's basically like doing follow-up because they finished a series and this one came out like, but he's doing like follow-up interviews with everyone being like, How's it been after Joe Exotic's been in jail for 2 years?
I never liked Joe McHale. To me, he's like an off-brand Will Arnett. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Like, I'm just like, I don't know, something about him and his hair that's like, I feel like his hairline's way to the back of his head. I'm like, bro, just do something different with your hair.
Because I just did,
But I'm just a hater. I'm being a hater.
Oh, I mean, that's part of the podcast is hating. That's fine.
Welcome to the podcast of hate, where that's all we do is perpetuate hate.
Yeah. But they just dropped Community on Netflix, and I watched like the first 4, and like, I thought I'd like it more. It's all right, but like,
Had you never seen it before?
never.
I feel like a lot of
It's
shows.
just Joel McHale being a dick. Like, I see what you're talking about.
He was decent in that. I feel like everybody in that show was good.
I mean, it was fun for a bit, but like, I feel like I'm getting like over it now, like real quick. You know?
That show was good because it was one of the. It wasn't good. Let me rephrase that. Well, it is good. I take that also back. I just feel like it's one of those shows that at the time when TV was like, you didn't have many choices.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That came out,
it
like,
was good, right?
2009,
So like
yeah.
the context is different now.
Yeah.
Because
fair.
like our choices are less, and this is like that Thursday night hour, and it was like one of the better options that
I couldn't just watch The Simpsons whenever I wanted.
Exactly. But it was like a 9 o'clock show, right? Like it wasn't even the prime show. It was like The Office. I remember The Office was the first one that was coming.
Oh,
out.
yeah.
8 p.m. Like who's that slot? Right back when slots mattered.
Yeah.
Do they matter anymore? No, I'm sure they don't matter anymore.
No, not
Remember that?
really.
It was always like the
Went-
Thursday night like prime time slot and the Sunday night prime time. Those are like the two biggest like TV nights.
Yeah, because The Simpsons would rotate. There was Sunday night at 8,
Yeah,
and then Thursday
they first started
night
off on
sometime,
Thursday
yeah.
nights, I think.
They switched it a couple of times.
And then when like
Something
Sunday
like that.
became the day for some reason, like it was a Fox thing because it was like after the Super Bowl and people are just on the couch
yeah.
anyway. Like, oh, you just jizzed 14 times watching the Super Bowl. Now watch The Simpsons back to back, followed by Family Guy, followed by King of the Hill, followed by this other show that for some reason never works at this time.
Yeah,
right?
always
That fourth show always gets canceled. Always.
Cleveland
Yeah.
show. Fucking. Although
It's
Futurama debuted
yeah.
after the Super Bowl too.
Futurama? Futurama was
I
good.
like Futurama.
Futurama was good, but it didn't get the support from Fox. You didn't like Futurama?
I liked it.
Oh yeah, Futurama was
Well,
great.
they ended up doing like 10 seasons because Comedy Central bought it and did a bunch more.
Yeah, I lose interest when they do that shit for some reason. I don't know why. To me,
It's always a little weird.
to me it cheapens it, even though there's no like logic to my.
So you're
thought.
mad when they brought Doug back in a different channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the kid?
Hey, no. Dude, do you remember there's some weird one where like Skeeter's family moves away, but then Skeeter just lives with Doug? He just lives in their basement. For some reason. It's really weird. His family just abandons.
Pork chop. Stop putting what Skeeter? Why is there peanut butter on your dick, Skeeter?
Yeah. No,
I forgot how Doug
no, he
sounded.
comes in and he's just like, "Wait, Skeeter, why are you putting peanut butter on the dog's dick?" And no.
Check it out, Doug. Pork chop left us. And then his neighbor was like,
Oh, yo, Doug, you got this peanut butter.
Or this peanut butter? Very expensive.
"Who's the neighbor?"
Mr. Dink.
He's had like psoriasis.
Hey, yo, Doug, this is psoriasis acting up.
Yeah, but everything was very expensive.
Yeah, exactly. He had that like
He had a lisp or some kind of speech impediment. I've got
psoriasis, which is
It's
not.
very expensive.
Yeah.
It was purple. That's not any.
You know, they were all weird colors.
Yeah.
Doug was
Skeeter was blue.
was Doug white or
Yeah,
yellow?
Doug was white.
Was he?
Yeah. Doug was white, Skeeter was blue, the neighbor was purple,
That's
Roger
cool.
the bully.
They were all people of color.
Yeah, Roger the bully was yellow like a Simpsons character. Patty was orange.
Wasn't he green? Fucking Roger.
Or maybe he was green.
He had orange hair.
Yeah. I'd be happy to misremember something.
Doug.
Hey, dog, I wear leather. Well, Roger, that doesn't make you cool. I'm
My stepdad beats me, so I'm gonna take it out on you, you little shit.
Give me your jump rope. Roger, jump roping doesn't make me any less of a man.
I know
Floyd
who.
Mayweather does it.
I know who would stop him. Quail Man.
Yeah.
Pork
Then
chop.
he's-
Cat my dildo.
Then Roger just decks him in the face while he's wearing the belt.
And Patty Mayonnaise is there.
Yeah.
How did she sound like?
No,
No, it was
it's completely different.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad.
No, that because it was lower.
Dad. Hey, Dad.
No, I couldn't. Yeah, I can only do Fat Albert. I can only
Hey, Doug.
And Mushmouth was there.
I'm just. I don't know why I can only do Fat Albert.
Hey.
Can you do Rodney Dangerfield? You can go from Fat Albert to Rodney Dangerfield, I think.
Okay. I get no respect. No, I'd have to hear him.
It's Mr. Buns' son. Come on, pops.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I get no respect. I
I get no regard. I get no respect.
Yeah, no regard.
Yeah, ain't no regard.
Man,
That was a very.
what they say like this meatloaf's got more. No, they said this guy's got more bread than a prison meatloaf. Like quiet you. No one likes a comedian.
Yeah, this is her coming out party. Oh, put her back in.
But if she's not ready, hey, give my regard to Mr. Boyardee.
Just burning people left and right, like.
Hey, you're all right.
Yale could use a new airport, like king shit.
I'm not gonna buy you a new airport. Get out.
You think
Get
I'm
out.
made of
No, he
airports?
says, I'm not made of airports.
Yeah.
Get out. What's his name in that show? In that episode?
God, I don't remember. Larry or something?
Larry Burns.
Larry Burns, yeah. Which is a loser. Yeah, Larry is a bit.
I like when Homer's explaining Larry to Marge. He's like, if I could be trapped on a desert island with one person, I would definitely choose Larry. And Marge is like, enough of this, Larry.
We're sick of hearing about Larry Homer.
Hey, you're all right. I get no regard. No respect at all. The other day, my wife called me from the hotel and said, honey, I'm fucking your brother. And I said, baby, what did I tell you about that? And she said, I don't know. I just wanted to call you.
Well, and they go to see that movie, like Too Many Grandmas.
Yeah, too many. Step on it, Grandma. Grandma's cheating on us. And the guy's like, is it Hans Bowman?
Yeah, that's right.
Can you guys keep it down? I'm trying to watch the
Yeah,
movie.
but there's no one else in the theater. They
Like,
could
shut up, pops. Yeah, they're just being
completely
assholes to
different.
him. They're just being assholes to him. You're like, call the cops. Like, woo.
This is what it would look like if Homer Simpson were murdered by tennis balls.
I guess run with bullets the first time.
Yeah. I love how they do the sensationalized news.
Yeah, I love that. I love, what's the one where he was like, and now we see him putting himself in the oven, and he is rotating at about 325 degrees. We are confirming now he is in the oven. They have like the thermal camera.
Yeah. Stirring in his own juice.
Yeah, he's like stirring in his own juice.
Isn't there one where like, because what is it? When he falls out of the shower with the shower curtain in that same episode, then they like record him through the window. It's like Homer sleeps under a plastic sheet, which he believes gives him virile sexual powers. And then Homer's just like, that's only half true. Like,
oh yeah, when he goes on like Hardline or whatever.
yeah.
No, Mr. Simpson, please.
Yeah.
No.
No, rock bottom.
Rock
Rock
bottom.
bottom.
So, Mr. Simpson, tell me why you molested that girl. Well, it was Saturday night. It was the Venus de Milo, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to grab her sweet hand.
Oh, this is definitely a Simpsons podcast.
Yeah. We do that every episode. Just remember our favorites.
Just not remembering.
But we did. I mean, we had a bunch of original stuff in the beginning.
We did. We talked about not the Simpsons. Talked about Futurama. Have you seen that other migrating show? The one that came out like last year, a couple years ago. It was like the fairy tale.
Disenchanted.
Yeah, Disenchanted.
Yeah,
Is that any good?
It's all right. It's medieval Futurama is how I put it. Like, it's not cool. Like, if we're rating them, it's Simpsons, Futurama, this one. But like at the same time, it's like I was at a point where I really wanted to watch. Like, I needed to watch something new. I couldn't just keep rewatching old Simpsons and King of the Hills and shit. So like,
You could, dude. You could.
no, I could, but like, I gave it a chance, and I ended up liking it enough. I watched both seasons of it. Like Eric Andre voices one of the little characters. Like, some of them are better than others. Like,
Back to Eric Andre show.
I've never seen a whole episode. I've seen a bunch of stuff on YouTube, but I've loved it. Like, do you ever see the one where his ex-girlfriend throws shit at him in the diner? It's Eric Andre Seinfeld is the sketch. Like,
Because she's my butler.
I'll even.
Can you do a Seinfeld? No, that was George. I was in the pool.
Here, check. I can cut this part out of the episode, then just get our commentary in.
His hair's ridiculous. It's like Andre 3000.
Yeah, this is Eric Andre Seinfeld.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he's getting rocked. Oh no, bag of my pieces. Oh no. People are freaking out. This is good.
And it just
That was like a good production, and everybody was good, and like all the performances are good, and the set was good.
yeah, or they did that in a real, or maybe
No, my point is
like a jackass.
My point is
style.
those are really talented people. Like those are really like, you know what I mean.
But just that always gets me. This
Barrel
is a
for that
bad.
barrel. Second place.
Around 3,000 crocodiles.
No, it's 3,000 laps around 200 crocodiles. So they're all spaced out evenly. And then
Oh, that would be cool. Like jumping over 13 boats at once.
No, it's like it's just a certain. So picture like the cheapest track on Mario Kart, just the like oval, right? The simplest one. But instead of the barriers being like little walls, they're crocodiles.
All right.
So 200 of them in the shape of an oval,
200 crocodiles
floating in the water.
And you just riding on the crocodile.
No, I mean riding around with the crocodiles. Around.
All right.
Now you get it?
I got you. I understand.
Dude, sometimes a crocodile will like try to bite a boat, and they will like flip over, and like the caution flag would come out.
You have to do like a barrel roll and like land.
And we had
right?
to, like they bring out the caution, and they bring out the pace boat. So then you gotta wait, and then boom, you get going again. Sometimes, dude, they're fucking cheaters though. They replace the crocodiles with alligators, and they think people don't notice. People notice, and they're super pissed about it.
I mean, I would too, because if you're a purist of the sport, like replacing out, because like alligators are the cheaper version of crocodiles, like thumbs down.
Yeah, but when you're
No
advertising
one likes
crocodiles, like people are gonna get upset that their money's not going towards crocodiles, right? If you were being told, "Hey, come to the crocodile circuit," and then it's alligators, you'd be upset, right?
Yeah, you'd be pissed. I'd be pissed.
You're wasting, and it's more expensive, so it'd be cheaper. It'd be one thing if it was cheaper. But anyways, snapping turtles. Snapping turtles, I've heard, are gonna start replacing some of the crocodiles because of budget cuts.
Because of extreme budget cuts.
Yeah. Well, because a bunch of the crocodiles got furloughed.
So do you think they could do it like? Because remember, there's old rumors about KFC where they would genetically engineer chickens to have like 8 wings and.
Oh, dude, that's genius.
What if you genetically engineered snapping turtles with 6 heads? A couple penises, so they could snap every direction. A couple of peni, exactly. Yeah, like octopi.
KFC is a genius company. I saw that they're selling donut fried chicken sandwiches.
Donut fried.
Yeah. So and I've had one and it's fucking delicious. Actually, I've had 2 and they're fucking delicious. It kind of tastes like the Krispy Kreme donut.
That sounds so good.
With a fucking piece of fried chicken in the middle. So good.
So, the diet you've been doing, what's it called? OMAC?
It's just 1 meal a day. OMAD is the
OMAD.
acronym. O-M-A-D.
So like what? So it's just having 1 meal. Like,
So,
what
every
was the
day-
meal you had
every
today,
day-
if you don't mind my asking?
Today I was actually super full. I couldn't stuff any more of it down my face. But I went to this teriyaki place at my house. It was $20. It's pretty expensive. But because I'm doing 1 meal a day, I'm actually saving money.
Yeah.
Right? $20. I got chicken.
Yeah, because that could be,
I got chicken and beef teriyaki with sauce on the side, no rice, and I got salad instead of rice, and I got a side.
Nice.
And I got a side of stir fried vegetables.
The salad instead of rice.
It was $19. It was fucking a lot of food. I was super full, and I got a diet Dr Pepper. So all that was like.
Well, so did you put it away for the fridge? So,
No, I don't. I was going to. I was like, but I can't save it because I'm not gonna eat it later for leftovers, right? Because I can't. Because I can only eat 1 meal a day.
Well, no, why not just eat it the next day?
Because that would suck. I'm not gonna waste my 1 meal a day on a leftover. You see what I'm saying? So literally, I scarfed it down. When I could have gone, if I ate half of that, I would have probably got like maybe 800 calories. But I feel like all of it probably was like 1,600 calories, 1,800 calories. Probably like less than like 20 grams of carbs.
Nah, that like cause
A shit ton of protein.
I mean the protein's good.
Yeah, so I'll probably keep it at like a day, maybe like 1,800 calories.
Dude, because yesterday all I had was like a cheese stick, but then for dinner we went to Subway, like I said, like I got a foot long and like I gained like a pound back. I was like, damn, look,
I've been doing good, dude. I feel like consistently it's been like a pound a day almost.
Really?
Yeah, or 2 pounds a day. Which is not obviously it's going to taper off, right? You're not going to keep not going to be that.
Yeah.
Right? You always lose.
Well, the key, but if you try to ease yourself back into it, because when you stop doing one meal a day, maybe do like.
Yeah, when
eat half the teriyaki.
Yeah, so what I'm doing
also,
I'm doing OMAD. I'm doing OMAD and like low carb stuff. I'm like a ketogenic diet.
Yeah.
So it's like even if I do eat, I'm not gonna eat like bread and sugar and shit. I'm gonna do like low carb shit, a bunch of like protein.
But yeah, just watch out for like swinging too hard back the other way, where it's like,
which I always do.
I'm not doing it anymore, and I'm gonna eat a pizza.
Yeah, no, which I always do. Yeah, I always do that. I'm like, I
10
haven't eaten
pounds
anything
a
today.
day,
What about I eat 14 pizzas?
Yeah, like.
And I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! I was 8,000 calories. What have I done? I'm going for a run.
Dude, because who was it? Like
Lyndon B. Johnson.
it might have been. You ever see like Black Dynamite or any like Bloods or that? Because it's Michael Jai White. He's that black actor. He's really good at martial arts. But he was saying that like he'll work out. He works out for a movie or whatever. Blah blah blah. Then like, and he's fucking yoked. And then like he's like, the day after the movie, the next day I'm like, I just order 5 pizzas and eat them all. Like he just
Jaleel
goes
White?
hog wild. Steve Urkel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that. Once he's done filming a scene with Steve Urkel, he just eats 15 pizzas.
Yeah, that's me, dude. I would eat so bad. That's the thing too, right? Like that joke I have about the bucket of chicken.
Yeah.
Or I guess the joke I gave to you.
Yeah.
That shit is so real, dude. Like I legit lose weight from because I eat so bad where I'm like, this is my third 2 liter a day, right? It's like my third one of the day. I've had fucking 4 recess and I've been to McDonald's 4 times today. Shit like that, where it's like, dude, if you just went to McDonald's 3 times, you'd fucking be shredded. But yeah, I'm just like, "Wah!" I feel like that stems from like being like younger, because I feel like my dad was always like, you better eat all your fucking food. Why you order all that food? We go to Applebee's and
there's
shit.
a difference.
You go to Applebee's, he's like, why'd you order the baby back ribs? You're not gonna be able to finish all that. You know how much those are? It's expensive. You know how much I gotta work overtime to do all that? And I'm like, Dad, I promise, I'm hungry. I'll eat it all. How you better, you son of a bitch? And then I'll leave like one fucking riblet. And he fucking takes me to the bathroom and he beats me with the belt. And like, Daddy, no! Daddy, no!
With the rib bone.
I told you about it. Eat this motherfucking riblet. You know how hard I work for you to fucking leave riblet on the table. Oh, Daddy, no!
Lick the bone!
And you ordered a soda. I told you get water, you son of... Daddy, please! So now, I feel like I'm so fucked up that I have to just eat everything, right? Because I'm like, I gotta...
But that doesn't involve you going back several times a day.
My dad works real hard. I gotta finish all the food in this area.
I gotta finish all the food. You look up at the sign that says at McDonald's it's like 200 billion burgers serving. You're like, I'll finish those off.
I'm like squeezing ranch in my mouth. I'm like, oh, my dad bought this ranch. You know how expensive this ranch is? I just saw a ranch bottle right here.
I was gonna say there is ranch literally on the podcasting table.
Brought to you by ranch. Actually, this isn't ranch. This is Caesar. You know why?
Where are you dipping Caesar in?
I had a salad today.
Oh, all right.
And I put a little bit.
Because I absolutely thought that was.
I had to only use 2 tablespoons. That was kind of hard. But you know what I did? I got a little.
Wait, so your meal today was a Caesar salad?
No, I told you.
Oh no, you did teriyaki. I'm sorry, that was a couple of days ago.
But no, I put that dressing on my salad. I got a salad. And a salad too. Actually, I can show you a picture of what I ate. You want to see a picture?
You took a picture?
I did, like a little fucking Pinterest bitch.
You know what? Fine, I want to see it.
But look, now I'm kind of glad I took it because I showed. Look, that's what I ate.
Oh man,
right? That's a shitload of food. Dude, I was so full too.
Real good, dude.
And that fucking beef was bomb. Shout out to this place, Shodai Teriyaki on 23rd and Union. No, might be MLK and Union.
Oh yeah. I've never been there.
Right in front of the grocery outlet. Literally right in front of the grocery outlet.
Right up by the gross out, yeah, dude.
Gross out. Shout out to Gross Out.
Yeah, the gross out's also good. You can get a pound of cookies for 99 cents when I first moved to that neighborhood.
Yeah, that place is dope. The lady was, I was like, are you open? And I was like, your light's not on. She's like, we don't got no lights, honey. She's like, if there's no sign saying I'm closed, I'm open. And I was like, okay, cool. She's like, yeah, if you fucking bought signs, she goes, then the food couldn't be so cheap. Like, yeah, she's right. I'm like, fucking
queen. Absolute queen.
You install the new lights, that food is now going to be an extra $1. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck. I mean,
yeah, I'm just like, yeah.
Dude, because I always wanted to go to that chicken and waffle place they got on the corner. Is that 23rd and MLK?
What's it called? Fat something.
Yeah, like Fat.
They just call Fats.
Yeah, I think it is Fats.
I heard it wasn't the best, but I
I
haven't.
mean,
eaten
it's
it
been
there.
open for a few years.
Yeah,
I
it's been
guess
open for a while.
gotta mean something.
Yeah, it's pretty hipster, but I think it's black owned.
Because that used to be like an Ethiopian restaurant years ago. Although
but
there's
yeah.
so many in the area that would seem unsustainable. At
There's a
least
bunch of
when I
Ethiopian
lived there,
places.
there was like, yeah.
Right next to that place is a place called Cherry Street Thai. It's fucking bomb.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
And then next to that place is the Ethiopian place too. I don't know what that place is called, but that place is also fucking bomb. And across the street from that is the Ethiopian coffee place. It's also really bomb. But look, I don't know what it is, and maybe this is racist against Ethiopians. But those fucking stores are always randomly closed at random times.
Oh,
I walk there like at 1 p.m. Like fucking shit's closed.
Dude, have you ever gone to the God? It's Golden something, but it's that bakery. It's on like 20. If you go up Cherry, it's on like 20. Like Gold. It's a Mexican bakery.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like that new Domino's there by the Pratt, Park.
No, this is just like right on 23rd and like Cherry, 25th and Cherry. It's like a couple. Like it's called like Golden something bakery. It's been there for like years now. But it's just this bakery that's there. I don't know. It was good.
Just trying to picture Cherry in my head. Okay, the 25th would be there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like right.
It's on the left, and it's got
on
like
on the right side of the gross out.
No, it's just like because that's because the gross out's going down MLK.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. The one on Cherry.
Well, either way, it's
Either
not.
way.
We'll move on because that'll bore like local good bakeries won't interest the listeners.
You know what place is good around here? Dude, this place has a bunch of good little places. I'm not gonna dox myself here, but
Dude, that pho restaurant.
yeah, that pho place was good. There's a place that does Thai food and donuts.
Thai food
fucking bomb,
donuts?
dude. See, I grew up in a neighborhood where they had a bunch of shit like that. Where it was like a bunch of restaurants were like soul food, Chinese food, pizza, fried chicken, donuts.
See, I always.
It was fucking bomb. I'll get everything all the time.
Really? Because we got a place like that in my neighborhood called the Rickshaw, and it's just like burgers, Chinese food,
But
pizza,
that's like a bar.
hot dog. Yeah. Oh well, that's true.
That's like
too.
a weird dive bar that has that shit. And they're like,
because I'm always like, if you do that much shit, none of it can be good, right? Like, it feels like you could do one or two things good, but if you try to do 6 things.
yeah, no, this place is. I think they're Chinese owners.
But you're right. If it's not a bar.
Yeah, I think they're Chinese owners. The Chinese food is fucking bomb. The donuts are fucking bomb. And their soul food is fucking bomb. They have, they also have Louisiana fried chicken. Oh, it's so fucking good, dude. That place is delicious.
Dude, and
Shout out, I don't know what that place is called, but it's in Pomona, right next to the Gary Hospital, Pomona Hospital on Gary. This is so good.
well, and like, not to just bring up more obscure restaurants on Cherry Street, but like, I think it closed probably before you worked there, but like, they used to have this, it was before MLK and Cherry, a couple blocks, like 22 and Cherry, but it was like, basically it was the MMA barbecue shop. It was just like, it was like it was like an old black, so they would serve like barbecue and you can get like collard greens and all this shit. But they also loved MMA, so on the wall were just all these pictures of like, Bruce Lee and all these like
It's martial arts.
yeah, just like in like local martial, like the race, but like just every local cool, like like a bunch of MMA fighters from Seattle, local or otherwise, like like.
You know who's
And the barbecue is awesome, but they're closed now because I went by and when I came up last week to do the podcast, I took the bus. Yeah, it's some fucking hipster coffee shop now. It sucks. It fucking sucks.
Hey, hipsters know how to make coffee. I'll give them
Yeah, but like I'd rather the like those ribs were fucking something.
Who has that bit about coffee where it's like, and you fucking still call baristas? You fucking, I'm doing Bill Burr's voice now.
No, that'd be a Dennis Leary bit.
No, I know. He's a young
I don't want a
comedian.
double mocha froca loca crap frap.
Mateo Lane is his name. Mateo Lane. He's a young, gay comedian. He's fucking hilarious. I think he's gay. I'm pretty sure he does a lot of gay shit. Like suck dick on stage. Anyways, he has that bit.
Great bit.
I think he has that bit. What were you just talking about?
Oh, coffee.
Yeah,
You said there was some
I think
coffee?
he has that bit where he's like, "Yeah, you fucking call yourself a barista. This is in fucking Italy. Why the fuck aren't you in your title of coffee maker? Fucking barista. Get the fuck out of here. Stupid ass job." He just goes in on like, which is true, right? Like, why the fuck are you a barista?
I'll do that because, like I said, I went to Subway yesterday for the first time in fucking 6 months, and I forgot that the thing says
Sandwich.
You mean, come
Just
on.
like, hello, what can I create for you, sir? Like, let me get a 6 foot. No, the artist is only gonna create what he wants. Today, I'm doing footlongs only, all day, just pesto and mustard.
Yeah.
No meat.
He just hands him a grilled cheese sandwich with
That's
pesto.
a sketch. You have
Yeah.
Yoko Ono working the subway. And she's like, I'm only gonna give
Yeah, by the end, she's just putting an alarm clock in the sandwich.
Yeah. She's like, I fucking ordered an alarm clock sandwich. He's like, take it or leave it.
No, this would be. And it starts like ringing as he's drinking. Damn, that would actually.
Conceptual art.
Yeah.
She's just drinking, serving you, repeating the same word. Food. 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 Like, look, give me the sandwich. Food. Food. People in Africa starve while you eat the sandwich. You put an alarm clock in there. I'm not gonna eat an alarm clock. I'm gonna starve too, you dumb bitch.
I want a refund. No. Money is a conceptual thing.
Subway's policy is to ask you to leave.
Yeah,
Or else I will kill you with a shotgun under the register.
She's still wearing the beret and the subway.
yeah, she was.
Yeah, hi, I like a salami on Ryan. She's like, give him a pancake.
Pancake
With
sounds
scissors folded in it. Like,
good. Pancake sounds good, but you're gonna put a cactus inside another pancake. No, I don't want a cactus in there.
just a guy being like, yeah, I'd like a wrap, please, and she's just taking a dump on the wrap. She's I don't want this.
Get to the point where you gotta know how to order. Like, dude, check out this local Subway. It's crazy. Like, you gotta order it off the secret menu. Like, let me get a double pus-filled wrap. No, I'm gonna give you a pastrami sandwich.
Let me get the bat soup. Am I right? Yeah.
I'm going to give you everything bagel with ham.
And it's not even ham. It's like roast beef. He's like, this isn't even what you fake told me you were gonna give me.
Thank you. Come again.
Yeah.
When'd you become a poo?
Don't you know they canceled him?
Did they really? They did, right?
I don't know. I think they stopped using him on. I thought
We
like
stayed home. You are, what do you say? You are abusing or take a penny, leave a penny. Or when he puts... Like,
when he's just opening all the things to get to
Mr.
the...
Homer, what do you say? A starburst is not a sprinkle. A donut is not a sprinkle. A Mounds bar is not a sprinkle, sir.
Because what's the... I think it's a Duff Brewery. Doesn't he get like a trip? But he's just opening bars or something in Apu's restaurant. And he's just like,
Yeah,
I have no, I have no recourse but to ask you to politely.
He's like, I have asked you many times to stop mingling my merchandise. I have no recourse but to ask you again to please stop mingling my merchandise.
Like, what does he look? It's like a ticket to the Duff Brewery, but it can't
No,
be in beer.
it's Duff Gardens.
Or no, it's the candy thing, right?
Yeah,
That's where
it's to go to Duff Gardens, I think.
No, because that would be beer. This is a candy thing. It must be
That's
that
right.
one with
That's
the
the Venus de Milo one.
The Venus de Milo one.
Venus de Milo,
Yeah.
sure.
It must be that one.
In every Krusty bar.
He's just opening hundreds of
I like when he goes and he gets a bunch of scratchers because Apu's asleep or something. And he like scratches a bunch of scratchers and he wins. He's like, Apu, I want this, what do you say? I want this ding dong and this scratcher. It's like, you only have enough for the ding dong or the scratcher set. Oh, and he takes the ding dong and you can see him driving away eating the food. Like, oh.
I don't remember that one. But
Yeah, I forgot what episode that was.
That's a home run. That's fucking.
Fucking moron.
Dude, because I was walking back from like, oh man, I was walking because I was thinking about that one where like he's supposed to meet Marge for I forget the opera or something, but he tries to steal the soda from the machine by sticking his hand up it, and then like the fire department, they're just like, are you still holding on to the can?
That's a chimpanzee thing. Did you know that? That's how they like. I forgot what part of the world, but they catch chimpanzees by putting rice inside coconuts or something. They open up, they make a hole in the coconut big enough for them to fit their hand in. But when they grip the rice, they can't get their hand out.
Why not?
Because their hand has become larger because now it's a fist.
Oh.
Right? Because they're holding onto the rice.
And they don't think to let go.
They don't think to let go because they're fucking stupid apes. So like they capture them, they eat them. I don't know what the fuck they do with them.
Yeah. That's fascinating.
That was a chimp thing, yeah, that they did a study on. That's why the Homer thing.
Yeah, no, that's
Homer. Are you holding on to the can?
And he's just leaving the play, and they're all laughing at him and mocking him and shit. Like,
He has a doctor's note. He has a note. He's like, Mrs. Simpson, please excuse Homer Simpson while we were saving him from a vending machine. 3 lumber yards burned down. It's like, no! Lumber has so many uses.
more than Homer, too, which is fucking... Yo, I'll pause for 1 second.
They have every front kick finish in UFC history. This one. This is a karate kick.
Outstanding head movement by Anderson. Like we said, second to none.
Oh! That's a karate kick.
Holy shit!
Kick through his face. That's the goat. Anderson Silva. Greatest man ever.
You think he's even over John Jones?
Yeah.
John Jones.
Oh. Yeah, but this guy, like, at his peak was fucking epic.
I mean, that was...
Right, like this shit. Not even John Jones does this shit. Boom. Like, not even John Jones does this
Maybe
shit.
it's just right in between his hands.
And he KO'd him, which is the better part. Dude, he's out. Like, he's out. And he's like, what the fuck?
I mean, right in the chin. Yeah,
Oh!
Does such wild, unorthodox stuff.
Yeah, that guy's pumped. He just wants a bunch of money.
Kick is used the body when guy gets hit in the face. Usually it just knocks
That guy want a bunch of money, right?
Oh, that,
He was
yeah.
like, as soon as he goes down. dude,
Wait, yeah, go back. I gotta see that.
It's used the body when guy gets
Watch, look at it. As soon as he goes down, look at that guy.
wild, unorthodox.
He's like, oh my god, I just won! I just won! Oh my god, look, he's still like...
How many times have we watched this video to notice that
I
guy?
never noticed it, but I was like, oh my god, $50,000!
He's in the front row, too. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know that guy with like $2 million.
He's a karate guy too, Lyoto Machida. Boom!
Oh, what? I
Another
thought
front
Couture was
kick.
gonna... Holy shit.
Another front kick.
Show that, are they gonna show that in slow motion?
For sure. Couture lost the tooth in that one.
Oh my
That's
god.
Simpsons, Stan got a tooth.
It's Venom, but it's misspelled on his shirt.
It's a brand.
Oh.
Venom, yeah.
Watch this.
Boom!
He faked with the left.
But that's the stupid kick from the Karate Kid 1.
Yeah, that's literally.
Wait, why did it work? I wouldn't think that would work in real life.
Oh man.
The devastating.
Is the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
That is. That's the crane technique.
Boom!
Who can defend? Look at that. Brilliant. Right on the chin. And Randy goes down. Good kick to the body there by Travis. Come on.
That was like the last of that level.
Just blocking forward.
That was pretty good actually. Travis Brown. That's one of the Rousey's husband.
Travis Brown?
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, that guy.
Right when you were saying it. You can't.
It's so funny that she's doing Twitch stream gaming now. And she's just complaining. She's like, game is so... Like, it's just like listening to any teenager do
Yeah,
that.
she's like on a self-reliant farm right now. That's her
Standing on his
thing.
feet and wasn't respecting the offense of Travis Brown, and he got nailed for it.
Those are the worst ones when trying to hammer, right? Look, you guys are right. He's fucked up for sure. But he's like, alright, just fucking don't get KO'd. Boom hammer! Boom hammer! I feel like all hammer fist.
Lyoto continuing to
Oh yeah, poor Vitor got it twice.
different looks
I forgot.
to Vitor Belfort.
Oh! That's dope, right? It's fucking Lyoto Machida, dude. He's a fucking.
And he's doing the Qui-Gon Jinn thing.
Dude, his nickname is the Dragon, dude. His dad is Japanese and his mom is Brazilian. You better believe he's a fucking epic martial artist, right? Look at this. Whoa. That's a second front kick knockout for Lyoto and for Vitor. And he's out. Look, he's just looking at him like, you disgust me.
Right in between the
Look at
defense,
this.
too.
Look at him, dude.
No
He knows he's out. He's like, dude.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't even go round him. He
Yeah,
just-
he knew. He immediately was like, you're out. He's like, ah.
It's like when they hit the home run and they just like put the bat down slowly and like they don't even.
Like a lady putting her like groceries in the car. She's like,
Look at that front kick.
oh.
Right to the jaw of
I'm gonna take
Rodriguez.
this one.
Dude, I wish I
The
knew about
exact same
it.
shot
Oh,
stopped
seriously.
Vitor Belfort
He's
can
gonna
do
get
it,
kicked in the
but
face
it is still
all the
not
time.
Jiu-jitsu.
dead on the job.
I want
Do jiu-jitsu
but
first.
I'm too old to like fight for real.
The problem with jiu-jitsu is that in street fights or another fight, people are always like, stand up, don't go to the ground. Or this stuff like, fuck, he's a fight, bitch. You bought your fucking ear out if I have to, you know?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh!
Well, that's it. It's because like I've heard people say that like, you know, Krav Maga, the thing the Israeli military.
Yeah, that's like by any means necessary.
Well, yeah, because I know people who badmouth it because they're like, well, you know, there's never been.
crunch grab and
Yeah.
shit. Like, ah, squeeze your dick off.
Yeah, but I heard someone badmouth it on a podcast because they're like, well, it sucks because if there's never been an MMA Krav Maga champion. It's like, well, yeah, because that stuff is illegal in MMA. Yeah, like, you
Like,
can't,
I down.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
which like if you let that in, that guy would win.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like,
Fish hook. Ah.
yeah, like,
Ooh, that's on that fish shit. Like he broke his jaw.
Standing. Reminds me of Anderson Silva.
that was damn Chuck Liddell. I forgot about that.
Iceman. I met him at Whole Foods once.
You met Chuck Liddell?
Yeah. At Whole Foods. I was like, Iceman. Then he sucked my dick.
What if he hears that? That's recorded.
Oh shit. Hey Chuck, if you're listening to this, remember that time you sucked my dick at Whole Foods?
Yes, I do. Chuck Liddell. No, I don't know.
I'll tell you what, brother. It was me and Hulk Hogan.
I've heard his style described as you need to be drunk,
Ooh,
like Chuck Liddell. He just
He
seems
was
like,
he was sprawl and brawl, you know what I mean? He was the guy like, you're not gonna take me down, I'm gonna throw a fucking murderous looping right hand, boom. I'm gonna throw a bunch of punch. Like this guy was like if he was like at a bar fight, he would like beat up the whole bar, you know what I mean?
He seems like it'd have to be like Homer Simpson, having that extra layer of like fat in his
Yeah, he
head
was-
that
he
like
was-
prevents him from getting knocked out.
He was definitely a brawler.
Yeah, like that. I mean, hey, if it works for you, that's fucking. I mean, goddamn, like.
Can I get a third? Oh yeah, it's over here. Sprawl and brawl, that's a style, MMA style. There's also
What is the sprawl part of it? Because
when somebody shoots for a takedown, you sprawl out of the way.
Oh.
Right, so they shoot and like say this is them shooting, this is like their body in their head. You want to like sprawl your body on top of them.
Alright.
it's called
So you
sprawl.
just, I mean, but like never getting taken down.
Yeah, pretty
Seems
much.
like it'd be
It's-
everyone's
yeah.
strategy.
It's not.
right?
It's not getting taken down. Yeah.
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 And then
that's
you
the
just
first
try
thing.
to keep him up like boxing.
That I think is the most important thing of a street fight. It's always that dude when you see in a street fight. It's always like, oh, somebody throws a stupid punch, and then the other guy just counters with a takedown, and now he's on top of the other guy on the ground.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good
Right?
technique.
And like
the
yeah,
sprawl.
and then once you're on top of him, that's where you want to be, top of him. And then you just start taking out your dick.
Because I took a couple of actually no, both. Because like I had a free week of like Taekwondo lessons once years ago, and I took like one free jujitsu lesson. Like they did teach you about like if you're on your back how to like defend people, which was cool. Like
Yeah.
but like it's all such a cool like I don't know. I wish I'd gotten into it when I was younger. I would fucking.
You'd be the champion of the world.
I mean, no, but like me taking on Brock Lesnar next week, actually, at the Arena Dome.
You probably have to fight Brock Lesnar. How much you weigh?
Oh, I weigh 220, but it's mostly
220.
fat.
Nah, you could probably cut that. So you can probably lose those 20 pounds and get down, or 15 pounds and get down to 205. You got to fight John Jones.
I'll fight John Jones. I'll fucking get killed by
And
John
if
Jones.
you don't want to fight John Jones, then can you lose?
Actually, you know who I love to fight? CM Punk. I'll take on CM Punk.
CM Punk fuck you up.
I'll take on probably, but
But with
that's,
wrestling moves.
but that's the most realistic famous person I could
You think
think
you
of.
can beat up? No, you can beat up.
I'm not even saying I think
Aaron
I'd beat him
Carter.
up.
You can probably beat up Aaron Carter.
All right, Eric. No, I've been an
You
actual
saw
fighter.
he got swatted.
No, Eric Carter
Yeah, he got swatted. He got swatted, or yeah. They also doxed him for his dog. They called like the vet on his, not the vet, the Humane Society or whatever, animal control on his dog. And the lady, I was appalled. I was on Aaron Carter's side in this video.
Yeah.
There's this.
Wait, why? Because he got swatted?
No,
Because he beat his
because
dog?
no, not that. Because this animal control lady comes with like a badge, looking like a fucking cheap version of a cop, right? She shows up
This
and
rent
she's
a
like,
cop, yeah.
give me your papers for your dog. And Aaron Carter's like, do I have to give you my papers? And she's like, you do, sir. You have to. And I would have been like, if some animal control lady came to my fucking front door, I would have slammed that door in her face so fast and then just not answer the door and just have her knock on the doorbell. Sir? 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 I know you're in there, sir. I'm like, get the fuck out of here before I sick the dog on you that you're here to pick up.
Well, just throw the dog at her like a missile. Me and Aaron
Dude,
Carter.
When I was younger, our house got broken into, and we were on vacation. We were like in Mexico or something, so we weren't home. Our house got broken into, and our neighbor heard. So our neighbor, this little like old Mexican lady, picked up her pit bull that she had, and she put it over to our fence. She like put it over our fence into our yard, and the pit bull like ravaged the fucking burglar dude. There was like blood everywhere when we came back. Because this fucking pit bull that our neighbor fucking got protected the house. So we were like, what the fuck? We like came home and there was like blood everywhere, and we asked the neighbor like, hey man, you know somebody like was in our house? She was like, oh yeah, somebody broke into your house, and I put my pit bull over there, and yeah, he attacked the guy, I guess. And we're like, yeah, we're like nice.
No, I mean that's a nice.
That's a nice neighbor move,
yeah,
right
that's
there.
actually
Right. I just like how she didn't call the police. She's like, I'm gonna put my dog over your fence.
because the police wouldn't have gotten there.
Yeah, and that was quick too.
Bull,
That was instant. And I also like how the pit bull was like, "Yo, I'm gonna fuck you up. This isn't even my house, but I know you don't belong here."
Yeah, that's weird. The pit bull knew
Right? Like it fucked him up.
Dude, see, that's one of the things I learned from watching Tiger King. Is that like, seems like owning a tiger would be safer than owning a pit bull.
Dude, pit bulls. There's like a bunch of like. They're so extreme with pit bulls. There's groups who are like so anti pit bulls, right? They're illegal in Miami-Dade County.
Are they
they're illegal.
know.
They're illegal in a lot of counties, I think. And then there's the other people who are like, don't bully my breed. Pit bulls.
Yeah. It's not a bad dog.
Yeah,
it's
bad
a bad
owners. Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
But I think I agree. I think it's bad owners, not bad dogs. But I do think pit bulls, especially rescues, and people you're trying to save this pit bull, and he's such a sweetheart. Fine, but I wouldn't like have my infant son around him or like my young kid who's gonna get mauled to death by a fucking dog.
Dude,
I'll at least put up a fight. I'm sure the pit bull will fucking destroy me.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about him before, but in my high school, there used to be this kid I used to bully. I'm gonna be honest and say I bullied him. His name was Jimmy Rivera. Shout out Jimmy Rivera if you're listening. I'm sorry I bullied you.
An apology.
But
Official.
But he got attacked. He got mauled by a pit bull and like tore off a piece of his cheek, like his face. So he had to have his like ass cheeks grafted to his face. I think I've talked to him about him before, and they used to call him Assface and shit. Which is not. It's not like original. It's not original, but it's kind of.
No,
it's kind of genius.
It doesn't have to be original because it's so.
It's so true.
It's the only person.
He was Assface.
1 in a million that actually.
And I remember thinking, and this is kind of a fucked up thing to remember was. At the time, I was like, I had hit puberty. And that's one of the things I used to like make fun of him for was that, like, he didn't have much facial hair, and I was a jerk, right? I was an asshole,
so many of us.
And I regret my choices, but he started growing hair on his ass face part, right? Like the right side of his face that had the ass cheek grafted, like was growing hair, and I was like, dude, you're growing a beard now because your ass cheek is on your face. And I used to be like, you should get the other ass cheek on the other side. You can have a full beard going on. Yeah, dude, I used to be a dick, dude. He deserves to kick my ass. I hope he's fucking shredded and like he's fucking Jake Gyllenhaal and he just comes and beats the shit out of me.
But
He's Hugh Jackman now.
But I mean, here's the thing. I know it's wrong. But I can't. It's hard for me to blame you for it because it's like
he was an asshole though. That's the thing is that like I wasn't a bully because
but also
he was the dick. And I used to hate him because I used to be like, dude, like you're an asshole and you don't realize it. But you're like, and I don't understand why people don't stand up to you because you're a little bitch. And you know what I mean? And it was one of those things where I was like, fuck this guy. I don't know. Maybe I saw a lot of myself in him.
Well, because also they're like, but I mean, it's just like because that would be such an unoriginal nickname if it were for anyone except a man who literally had an ass grafted to his face. That's insane. That's that horrible poor child.
Well, yeah, man, Jimmy Rivera. If you're listening, bro, I'm sorry.
I feel like we shouldn't even say his name.
Also, shout out your sister. She was high. I remember.
You wanted to bang.
Yeah, so
What if
she's
she?
still
so
hot and
she
she's still
al-
single.
So she didn't have an ass face then.
No, she just had ass. Whew, and a nice face.
And a face. She had an ass and a face,
Yeah.
not just
Nice
an
ass and a
face,
nice
right.
face. But she would never want to fuck me because I was a jerk to her brother. Who would want to fuck somebody who's jerk?
I mean,
to
what
her
if she
brother?
hated her brother?
Then I could fuck her. Hey, yo, whatever your name is.
Whatever your name is.
My address is.
So it's taking the title down.
But yeah, anyways. Did you ever used to bully anybody?
Oh man!
Yeah.
So I was gonna say because we had this one kid, John Giraldo. And he was
Hey,
such a,
what a lame name. John Giraldo. They fucking giving away G's that day. What's going on here?
But
he
he-
got more bars than
but-
Verizon. He got 5 G's.
So he was a Jehovah's Witness, and he was this dorky kid that had braces and shit. And like, I remember one time I picked up because I just we were having lunch, and like his backpack was there, and like I just opened it and poured Fritos.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, those are fucking discovered Fritos in my backpack.
But then his calculator didn't work because
Oh, like
Fritos
crumbs were in
was
there. Yeah, dick move.
we would just pick on him all the time, and like, but I remember I felt
John Giraldo. Yeah, I just realized his name's the J, not a G.
But it's the same
liquid
sound.
Yeah, a lot of liquid J's in his name.
Yeah, but I remember because like one of my friends was like, because the way I found out his calculator didn't work, because we had a mutual friend. My friend was like, yeah, so I'm in a math group with John Giraldo, and like I tried to we were doing our assignment, we couldn't do it because his calculator didn't work. I'm like, why didn't his calculator work? And he goes, yeah, because someone poured Fritos in it. Do you know who that is? And it's like,
There's a deal.
yes,
King.
I felt not even an ounce of regret.
You know why his calculator don't work? Because it's a Frito pie, man.
But I forgot I did it, which is how. But the thing is, I felt bad about it. But years later, to what you said about your boy, like you hope he gets jacked to beat you. Like, I ended up at a house party years later, and it turned out this kid John Giraldo rented the room like above it, and like he became like an engineer or something like that.
He's like
It's
6'8".
No, he was still a dork, but he's like, yeah, but he was super friendly to me. But he's like, yo, like you gotta check my shit out. And he like showed me his car, and it was a super nice car. And he's like,
Oh yeah, Ferrari. Yeah, I got a good deal on
well,
it.
and so this must have been 2008 because then he brought me up and he had like this huge nice TV and he's like, so check it out. I got the Batman Begins DVD, but on it, with that DVD, they had a preview of the one for the next movie, like the bank robbery scene from the Heath Ledger.
Dope scene.
Yeah, and he's like, you got to check it out on Fork. Like he big dogged me. Like he wasn't mean. He was super polite. But he's like, you got to check out my nice.
He's like,
car,
hey babe,
4K
come
TV."
say hi to my old high school buddy, Greg.
Yeah.
And she's like a supermodel.
He did not have a cute girlfriend, but in every other way. And honestly, like,
she's like,
good for
hello,
him, man.
Greg.
I deserved it. Like
Pleasure to
I
meet
deserved
you,
it. I
bro.
was an asshole. Like I'm absolutely happy.
Now he's doing way better than you. You
Oh,
live in
yeah.
a box under the bridge.
Yeah, I mean that's the way life should work, right? I mean I was an asshole.
Yeah, man, I agree. I live in a box under the bridge. And
That's where we're recording this podcast. There's hobos trying to give us beans in exchange
welcome
for
to the
sex
Hobo
constantly.
Podcast. Where I'm your host, Hobo John.
My name's Boxcar Jim. Now,
Tell
if
us,
you-
Jim, the first time you contracted hepatitis, did you immediately go home or did you go and try to find another fix?
Oh, I went for the fix because I figure you got the hepatitis already. What works it?
Whoa! And that's our buzzword of the day is hepatitis. If you were our lucky contestant who guessed hepatitis,
Do I get beans? All I want is
yeah,
beans. Or a fix. Beans fix.
Jim, Boxcar Jim, we did tell you to get beans after the show, so please, we're gonna give you a voucher. We're not actually gonna give you beans. We're gonna give you a voucher to get beans at any of your local Safeways.
Damn Democrats and their beans system.
All right, thank you very much, and that was our edition of Hobo Podcast. I'm your host, whatever name I said the first time, and Boxcar Jim.
Whatever name I said the first time.
Couldn't remember it.
I honestly agree.
Brought to you by Delusion. Dude, these
Yeah.
White Claws, I'm telling you, when you stop eating sugar, anything that's vaguely sweet is delicious. Like the other day, I was licking my neighbor's balls, dude. And they were fucking super sweet. I thought I was eating a brownie. Well, I did eat a brownie
Did
later.
you even
know
put
what I mean?
peanut? Did you? Oh,
Hey-oh!
dude, I saw this cartoon earlier. I forget who drew it or I chatted it up, but like, so it's a woman walking her dog, and the dog is sniffing another dog's butt, and the woman's like, "Stop that, ew, gross." And then the next panel is the dog is in the bedroom, and like the woman and the man are on the bed, she's just eating his ass, and the dog in the bed has a thumb. It's like, well.
I like how eating
so
ass
funny.
is normal now.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna say I'm not really into it, nor
Yeah.
would I want it to happen to me.
I'm gonna have to agree. You know what I wish? I wish people didn't shit out of their ass. If you wouldn't shit out of their ass, I would love to eat ass. Like I would love if it was just a
'Cause that's
regular butthole with just no poop in there.
Well, like in a hypothetical situation where the person guaranteed you like absolute, like I'll clean the inside, I'll clean the outside, I'll
sort of
bleach it,
douche.
like.
And
I mean,
some
yeah.
sort
Is
of-
there some way, like, would there
some
be
sort of
some?
cone, some sort of long, elongated, concave?
Yeah, it was
like,
some sort of Dr. Nick from The Simpsons procedure.
Hi,
where,
everybody.
I'm going to clean your eye. But like, yeah, some sort of procedure
no.
like that.
Where it was
like,
super clean. Yeah, but see, then I think it'd be so dilated and gross that I don't really enjoy it anymore. I feel like I would enjoy a butthole if it's nice and tight and clean and beautiful. Like if it was.
Well, because we're only talking eating.
Yeah, no. So if it was like, say the pussy shat feces, you know, like excreted feces and poop and stuff, and the asshole just peed, I would totally prefer that to be the thing we ate.
So the poop is the off-putting part.
Yeah, the poop is the deal breaker. For
I
me.
mean, I
That's the only
honestly,
thing.
I couldn't blame you for
Yeah,
that.
that's the
Because
only thing.
that's I've heard a lot of people say
Other than that, the
It's
butthole is
reasonable.
the better hole to go. You know, it's tighter. It's you know,
I
it
mean,
might hurt the other person more, but you know, we're
Yeah, that
not in
doesn't
it
bother.
for other people here. I'm a selfish lover. Everybody knows that. Just
What
kidding,
if?
I'm a
Well, so let me ask you this: what if the pussy peed, the asshole did nothing, and the mouth had the poop come out of it? Would you ever want a blowjob?
Yeah, because I'm not putting that on my mouth or coming in close with my nose and smelling it. It just be my dick is getting shitty. It's fine. I'll just wash it off.
I mean, it's no, but I mean, if you're fucking in the butt, your head is no closer.
That's true. And when you do some like anal stuff and you have like dick in your pee hole, that sucks. So I would assume it'd be the same thing if you're fucking a mouth full of shit. But again, still, I'm not smelling it. I'm not close to smelling it. I'm not like eating it or tasting it. So it's not as like septic. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna get like sepsis from it probably. But if you're eating poop,
Possibly if
like,
it goes up the pee hole,
like
maybe.
if you're licking poop and like inhaling, you just like you got a cold that day, and you just like got a runny nose, and you just like.
But also just the
Just like
idea of getting a
inhaling.
blowjob in a
Yeah.
river of shit,
Yeah.
like it's
That's fine.
splashing against
Yeah,
your
you might get
crotch
like an
and
infection in like your urethra, like a UTI or something, you know. But girls get that too. When you go from butt to pussy, then you put.
Well,
a little
that's
bit-
why you never
Yeah.
do that. It's
Yeah.
it's
Well,
improper.
I mean,
Go
when
pussy to
if I ever have sex, I'll keep that in mind, Greg.
Well, you should. This is a Sex 7 podcast now.
Nice.
This is Dr. Drew.
This is not Love Line. I repeat, the name of our show is called Not Love Line.
Yeah.
Our next caller is a man who can only have an orgasm if he puts a rat trap on his penis. This is Johnson from Flint, Michigan. Johnson, thank you for being on Not Love Line. Tell us your story.
Well, you have to understand, my penis only gets hard when I snap a rat trap on it. Because when I was a kid, I had a pet rat, and, it's fluffy. So I thought, then, damn, what if I put the rat trap on there and my dad killed the rat? So
Johnson, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Is it just rat traps that have that spring that comes down? Or can it be like a glue trap? Or maybe even some pellets, a little bit of rat poison? Do any of those get you sexual gratification? Or is it simply a wooden metal trap that does it for you?
Oh, it's the wooden metal trap. I mean, I started with mouse traps. I graduated to rat traps. And then I went to Chinese finger traps because I thought maybe it would give me the Wuhan virus in my pee-pee. And then I could finally be free to pursue my real goal of getting a bear trap.
All right, well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you so much, Johnson. And come by tomorrow where our guest will be a 500-pound woman who could only stick whoppers up her ass to get an orgasm. Thank you. And remember, this is not Love Line.
Not Love Line.
Now we can't get
I
sued.
do, dude. Have you seen Dr. Drew's become kind of a hated figure for a second?
Yeah, because he's always giving people bad medical advice.
Well, and I think
He's
he's
not a
straight. I think
doctor.
he's straight. Yeah, is he not a
but
doctor?
if he does, I don't think he's like a real doctor. I think at one point maybe he read a book somewhere. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's how it was in the Old West, where it's just like, yeah, I've read a book.
You know how to read?
Yeah,
I sure do. I read my mail this morning.
you.
My goodness, well, I got hit by a car the other day, and ever since then, my heart's been out of his chest. Can you help me? Sure can. What you want to do is go ahead and put a little bit of gunpowder inside 3 fingers of whiskey. You put that thing down, and it's going to make you all better now. You hear? Come back now. Y'all come back now. You hear?
Dude, have you ever seen that show, The Nick?
The Mick?
The Nick, but it's just basically
No,
it's
I
about doctor.
remember,
It's
yeah, I
like
remember,
Clive
I
Owen,
remember,
but
yeah, I
but like
remember.
it's. I saw
Was it
only.
an FX show?
I forget
Showtime,
honestly, but
maybe?
like the first scene of the show is so funny. I've only seen like 2 episodes, but like because it's Clive Owen who's in like Sin City and all that shit,
Yeah.
and he's like a doctor. And he's like it's like 1900s, so all the surgeries are experiments. It's like this is a pregnant woman. We're gonna attempt to give her a C-section and extract the baby, and we, given the theories we have, we can save both the baby and the mother's life. You see him like take the scalpel, put the thing, and then the thing just goes like beep, and he's like, "All right, she's dead." Like it just immediately, it's an immediate fuck up, like because it's about like medicine before anyone knew what they were doing. So it's just
What you want to do is get rid of all the ghosts in your house. You got any ghosts? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. That's the first thing you want to do. This cancer is tricky. You got too many ghosts, don't feed off of it. Everybody knows cancer and ghosts go together like peanut butter and eggs.
like what is it, nuts and gum, like that.
Yeah, nuts and gum.
Together at last. That's
he's
what
like
ties
he's
it.
like I'm a white male, ages 18 to 35. Everybody listens to me.
That's a Malibu Stacy one. That one's so fucking like, cause like you ever have a sandwich take a bite out of you? Like, what a dumb like.
That was Grandpa, right?
No.
With the teeth.
Yeah, then the guy's like, that sandwich took a bite out of me.
I was watching Malcolm in the Middle the other day. It was the episode where Reese got a job at the hamburger place. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ooh, this
I tried
COVID
to cover
is
it up with a
bitch.
hilarious sound effect.
Oh, thanks for that. No, dude, this COVID has got me down.
Yeah, the quarantine cast.
No, but I was gonna say in this episode where he works at the hamburger place, and it was about like him being accused of doing a pocket transaction, and then Richie steals like $400 from his register. Anyways, my point is to say I was watching Malcolm in the Middle, and I saw another episode where it was the one where they go to like Hal's family reunion, and like his dad is played by Christopher Lloyd. And he can't have a serious conversation because it always turned into him like making him laugh or tickling him, and, like, just to avoid this conversation. It was pretty deep.
What was the conversation you wanted to avoid?
That everybody in his family was being very disrespectful to Lois. Everybody was like just an asshole to Lois, and like the dad didn't agree that they were being assholes. Like he did agree that they were being assholes, but he just didn't want to like address it. Yeah.
Why do they hate Lois? Because
I don't know. They never said but they did hate Lois for some reason.
Because I watched Malcolm in the Middle, but not often. Because it was like
Lois was a bitch.
I remember that. Because like for me, it was like because what Fox. If you remember, like I don't know if it would have. Because when I was a kid, like Fox was what would play The Simpsons, so they would do like The Simpsons at 6, and then a different show, or like The Simpsons at 5.
Oh, you're an
different
East
show
Coast
at
guy.
5:30. Yeah.
I'd always watch it at 8.
Yeah, but they do The Simpsons,
9.
some other show, and then The Simpsons after it. And I think clearly their scheme, because it worked, was like I would just watch whatever the show is in the middle, because that would be too
Malcolm
lazy
in the
to
Middle,
change
I
the
think Malcolm in the Middle was a good show.
No, I mean the
was
shows
a
were
good
good
show.
because
It
that's
was
how
a
I
good
saw
show.
King of the Hill.
It was a little corny
saw
at
Malcolm in the
times,
Middle.
but like the performances in that show were fucking great. Fucking Lois and Hal should have got fucking.
I mean, he went on to grow. I mean, that was
Yeah,
a
he
Breaking Bad.
he went on to be nominated for Oscars. He got nominated for Trumbo.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
shit.
that was him, right? Trumbo.
Honestly, because I saw if you ever seen the Godzilla movie from 2014, like, because they made the sequel, but like,
Yeah, the newest one or the second to newest one.
Oh yeah, it was the second to newest one. Because he's in the first 15 minutes, and I didn't like the movie, but he's fucking.
Yeah, he's fabulous. Even
Because
Malcolm in the Middle.
he plays the crazy scientist, and it's such a cliche.
Yeah.
You've seen that in a million movies, but Bryan Cranston somehow brings this life into it.
Does it,
it's the most
originally?
cliched thing, but it's he's the most interesting character, even though that.
No, dude,
it's
Bryan
crazy.
Cranston's fucking amazing.
He's so good.
I am the one who rocks. Dude, Breaking Bad, greatest show ever.
Also, because I read his book. I read his book a few years ago, and it's funny because he was really worried about the pilot for Breaking Bad because
Pilot was great with his undies with the fucking. That's
well,
one of
but
the
that
best
was it
pilots
because
ever.
apparently again I'm not super familiar, but Malcolm in the Middle apparently that's a big gag is Hal is in his underwear.
I know,
all
why?
the time.
Yeah, why undies? Yeah.
Yeah, and so he was super worried about
Tidy
Breaking
whities.
Bad being am I gonna get typecast as a guy who shows
Always
up
wears
in
tidy
tidy
whities.
whities? Yeah, he was worried about that.
He was such a fucking good actor that he did not.
Yeah, but that's just such a what a weird thing to have to be that's not his fault. I mean, but what a weird position to be in where it's
He's so good. Dude.
Every role I get, they want me in
good.
tidy.
You know what I fucking hate? You ever watch Breaking Bad?
I've seen the first 2 seasons and
Okay.
loved them. I gotta finish.
Fucking hate Skyler. You haven't seen the whole fucking Breaking Bad? It's one of the
Oh,
shows.
the Skyler's
that's one
his
of those
wife.
shows.
Well, Skyler's his wife.
Yeah, that's one of those shows that gets better with every episode. That's crazy to think that shows do that, right? Gets better. That show does. The best episode.
Because the writers and actors get to feel
the best episode.
Sopranos
The best,
is like that. That
the
shit gets
best
better
episode.
as
Actually, the best episode is probably Ozymandias, but the second to best episode.
the one where the plane blows up and he has to explain to the gymnasium listen. Sometimes planes blow up, and that's fun.
People are dying.
I honestly thought that was really funny.
People are dying that have never died before. These are unprecedented times, but I have total control. Everybody knows this. It's all on the level.
But honestly, I don't like Jesse either. The only guy I like is Bryan Cranston.
He was good. You didn't think he was good? I thought he
He's
was
a good actor,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Jesse. To be fair, I've only seen the first 2 seasons.
He's in
where
Westworld
pitched,
now.
but,
He's been doing a bunch of Westworld stuff.
If you want, because I saw the first
I
2
saw the
seasons.
pilot
of
and I
that,
couldn't
but
get
not
into
the-
it. Look, man, I'm a pilot guy, and I know sometimes pilots aren't a good representations of what shows are. But I think, give me your best shot, and I'll give you a try.
Well,
And if
I'd
I
say
can't stick around after that, then I'm not gonna watch your show.
Well, that's funny you say that because I feel like pilots. I'm agreeing with you in certain, but I feel like pilots fall into 2 categories where sometimes the pilot is the best episode and they get way worse.
Yeah,
Or
sometimes
it's
the worst, and they're they
or-
figured it out later.
Yeah, or Seinfeld, where they're the pilot, but they get way better.
Yeah.
But
That's another episode. That's another show that got better with every single episode. The best episode is probably the last one.
But so,
they go to court when they're on trial for.
So that's not my favorite one, but I think
I love all the ones with George's parents or Jerry's
know,
parents. Serenity, no!
Serenity,
My wallet's
guys.
gone. My wallet's gone.
But to go back, if you thought,
John, you
because
get it
I
out.
thought Westworld was one of those shows where the pilot was the best one. So
I
if you
didn't like the
If you
pilot.
hated the pilot, you're gonna hate the rest
And
of
the
it.
thing
The
is,
pilot was. I thought the pilot was absolutely
well made, great.
'Cause I like it-
the production was great.
Honestly,
it was
Anthony
well made.
Hopkins is the best
Oh,
part.
dude, Anthony Hopkins is so good.
But the rest of it is kind of weird.
He's so good. Have you seen Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah,
Him-
that's the only Thor I've seen.
Dude,
actually.
him play. That's the best Marvel movie ever. I
Oh,
don't care what
yeah.
anybody says. That's the best Marvel movie.
For me, it's that Infinity War.
Infinity War is good. Infinity War, I used to always say this, and I'm not gonna say I was the first guy to think of this, obviously, but I always thought make a fucking movie where there's no resolution. Make it so I was like, what's stopping studios from being don't end that movie? There's gonna be another movie.
So you just
And
want
then
them to be comic books
yeah.
where there's no.
Then they have to. And I was like, everybody would fucking be slaves to the fucking cliffhanger, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to watch the movie.
Like the old Batman.
Yeah, that's
Adam West.
exactly what happened when fucking Avengers
Yeah.
Snap happened, and you're like, wait, they lost? That's another thing I used to always say. I want the good guys to lose. Sometimes it doesn't go your way.
they did.
Sometimes the fairy tale doesn't go your way. Sometimes the fucking good guys lose.
Well,
And that's exactly what Infinity War did. So you're
Well,
right.
But
Fucking love Infinity
because
War.
if you
Fucking
remember,
weird.
you and I saw Endgame. We got Chinese buffet and saw Endgame together. We both hated it at the time, but I've watched it twice
Yeah,
more
now I
since
love
then.
it.
I know,
love
me
it.
too.
Dude, I agree. I don't know. I think
Yeah.
we're just being haters. I think it's an easy thing to hate. It's a popular thing because you can make fun of it. But you're right.
Yeah, at the time we were both I hate
It's
this,
easier,
but now I love
it's easier
it.
to put things down than to be like, that was good. Let's make fun of it for how good
Yeah,
it was,
like-
right? Nobody does that shit.
Yeah,
No, but dude, I watched it recently.
I mean, maybe we ate too much crab.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe
This-
that was
yeah,
it.
it was
just
definitely
like,
that. Or we're like, ugh.
we ate a lot of crap.
We were just so
before.
physically uncomfortable. We're like, ugh, fuck any movie. They put
It's
in
like I
front of
just
me.
want this movie to be over. I've eaten too much.
This was the fucking video of my firstborn child being born. I was like, oh, fucking change the channel. This is trash. No, for sure. But Endgame was great. I remember. I spoiler alert. I saw it again recently when fucking what's his face snaps his fingers.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man, and he's like, I am Iron Man. Boom. I got teary eyed, dude. I'm like, this selfish motherfucker redeemed himself by fucking sacrifice. Right?
Yeah,
his whole life was he's an egotistical, pompous, pretentious, arrogant, self-centered billionaire who only cares about himself. And what does he do? What's his last thing he does? He fucking sacrifices himself to bring everybody back.
Well, and he even gets himself in the situation because he feels guilty about Peter.
And he gives up his family. He's the only one who's like done well. He's the only one.
And he explicitly says that he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, he's the only one like has so much to lose. He has a daughter, a wife now. He's doing great. Like, sorry you guys fucking disappeared, but I'm cool now. Like, I got a good life. And he
that's a good arc for that character because that was like
great arc. That's a great arc right there for sure.
And that was always my kind of problem with
Captain Marvel.
But that was always my problem with Thor too, is because I feel like his arc is like he's supposed to be like Simba the Lion King. It's like he's unworthy to be king, and he becomes like it seems like worthy to be, and then like his arc ends with him like, yeah, I don't want to be king. I'm going off with the raccoon to do that's not the logical conclusion where that character
the thing
Captain America like that sucked kind of like.
Captain America was cool. I hated Captain Marvel. My whole thing was like
we saw that in theaters too after getting crab buffet. Damn, we see a lot of these movies after just getting crab buffet.
Who doesn't do that?
It's the best way to do it. You
fucking
just
fool.
Crab buffet.
What you do is
what you want to do Friday night, man.
This is for our listeners. What you want to do is you want to go to a place that has a buffet, and hopefully next door there's some sort of store, preferably in our case a Fred Meyer. So you go to the buffet.
Oh man, we do
you scarf everything you want. To the point where you could barely walk. You can't walk because you need to go watch the movie. So you have to walk, but you get just right about that point where you can't walk. Then you waddle your ass over to the Fred Meyer next door. You stock up on some cheap candy. You stuff those in your fucking folds of your fat. And then you get in your car and you go to the theater and then you watch whatever. Dude, I was so full in one of the theaters. I was trying to eat the recess I bought for myself at Fred Meyer. I was like a catfish. I'm so fucking full. Oh God, I'm so full. I was like, why did I even buy these? I'm so full. I was like, Captain Marvel fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's just like I'm exploding. My guts are exploding for Captain Marvel.
The movie Captain Marvel wasn't bad. I hated Captain Marvel in Endgame, where it's like the rest of the planet. There's a whole universe. There's other planets too, you know. I'm like, yeah, bitch, but Thanos is only on one. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
Like Thanos is the biggest threat to the whole universe, and you're like, well, people need help in this planet.
Yeah, the Glorks need help on Glip Club.
Yeah, like get the fuck out of here.
But also to point this out to the listeners, you pigs. That's the only reason you've got this podcast. Is because Chinese buffet in the movie theaters are closed. Yeah, otherwise, that's what we'd be doing every Friday night.
Dude,
eating buffet.
I can't wait till that place reopens. I can't wait till a bunch of places reopen.
It's gonna be fucking great.
They're gonna do like a slow rollout. I don't give a shit. I hope they just open everything at once. Everybody goes back out, restarts the coronavirus, everybody gets sick again.
I mean, if I can get honestly, if I die, but the last night I get Chinese buffet,
go to the fucking Vegas. We should go to Vegas. Set up a buffet there.
That would listen. Oh man, I would love to go to Vegas.
Vegas is so fun.
Listen,
every vice I love is in Vegas.
If I can save up enough money and if everything gets back into doing, I would love if we went to Vegas, on the weekend of a UFC fight. Got tickets, ate buffet.
I went to UFC.
Did cocaine. I shouldn't say that in a podcast. We should also do cocaine.
No, we should not do cocaine.
You're right. We should.
Cocaine is bad for you. We should read the Bible and adopt a Salvadorian child.
You're right. We should one of those where a price of a cup of coffee a day gets you the child. Yep. But yeah, we should go to Vegas and adopt a child, but also
or it could be Venezuela. I think Venezuela is more fucked up now than El Salvador ever was. Probably
that's probably true. Because the U.S. actively works to fuck them up. So.
Yeah, well, shout out the protests in Venezuela. Stay strong, my friends.
Venezuela.
I was gonna say, yeah, dude, I can't wait till places open so I can stuff my fat fucking face again.
I know it's gonna be so great. God, they have an Indian buffet downtown that I always wanted to try, and they're gonna be closed. Maybe.
Dude, Vegas, man. Every single vice I love: hookers, strippers, gambling, alcohol, drugs, food, entertainment.
It's the best place
UFC.
in the world. I know.
None of
Cage
it-
fighting.
Everything I fucking
Pugilism.
love. Yeah, everything I love is in Vegas.
Dude, I would love to go to Vegas and either see a boxing match or
I was
a
gonna
UFC
say,
fight.
dude, I feel so lucky. I got to see UFC 246. I forgot what it was. Yoel Romero Adesanya, fucking ZZ Lang. I forgot her name.
Yeah.
Zhu Wei Li.
Like,
Yeah, that's her name. Zhu Wei Li. Man, no.